What is up, everyone? I'm Devin Walton with Homestead Road. Welcome back to the Homestead Road Weekly News. It is Tuesday, January 27th, and if you thought real estate took a nap in the winter, you are looking at the wrong charts, because from January 19th through today, the market has been on a tear. We have seen the national mortgage average hit a 3-year low before bouncing back this morning. New construction numbers that are going to shock you, and local inventory crises that's making Madison look like a high-stakes auction. We've got a packed show, 5 massive stories from Minnesota to Tampa. So let's get into the data. First up, the big build is slowing down. Fresh data for the third week of January shows the Twin Cities new home construction is down a staggering 14%. The deep dive? Why does this even matter for you? Because for the last year, we've relied on builders to fill the inventory gap. But with regulatory costs and permit fees sky high, builders are tapping the brakes. In fact, metro area housing permits have plummeted another staggering number, 43% since 2021. This isn't just a dip, it's a full-blown supply deficit. We are currently staring at a 98,000 home shortage across the entire state of Minnesota. Now, my take on this says that if you're a homeowner, your used home, your existing home that you're living in right now just became a premium asset. Buyers who wanted that new house smell are now being forced back into the existing market. Your competition just vanished, and your value just went up. Think your home can't compete with new builds? Like to get a fast cash offer on your home so you can move on even quicker? Go to homesteadroad.com. See how the current shortage is boosting your home's value right now. Or you could also visit our other site at hsrrealestate.com and ask for help there. Hey everybody, it's back! The 5-day commute. It's back, and it's hitting the real estate market like a freight train. We've seen a 12% surge in office attendance at major Minneapolis headquarters this week, as return to office mandates, RTOs, finally take hold. The deep dive? During the pandemic, everyone moved 2 hours away to cabin country or the deep exurbs, but now those 90-minute drives are killing people. We are seeing a massive re-centralization effect. Buyers are flooding back into first-ring suburbs like St. Louis Park, Roseville, and Richfield to be closer to the downtown core. The exurbs are cooling, but the inner ring, it is red hot. My take on this is if you own a home within 20 minutes of downtown Minneapolis or St. Paul, you're sitting on a gold mine. The commuter renaissance is here, and these buyers are desperate to cut their drive time. Wondering if your location is back in style? Reach out to homesteadroad.com for a fast cash offer on your home, or check us out at hsrrealestate.com and see what your home is worth today. All right, let's talk money. This week was a wild ride, actually a roller coaster ride, really, following the news of the $200 billion mortgage-backed security buyout. Rates took a dive to 6.18%. That's the lowest we have seen since August of 2022. But hold on, as of this morning, January 26th, the national average bounced back up to 6.27%. We are seeing massive volatility here with the mortgage market. For a buyer with a $3,000 monthly budget, that dip to 6.18% meant they could afford an additional $25,000 in home price than they could even last year. So even with the slight morning bounce back up, affordability is slowly but slowly returning back to the marketplace. So my take on this is don't try to time the bottom. If you find that house, lock in your rate. Now, I've always told people to like the location, lock the location, but date your rate. You can always refinance when the rates fall again. So like the location, date the rate. The lock-in effect is softening because a lot of people are finally realizing that, hey, I can get a 6% interest rate on that new home, and that beats me staying here in this house, and that just doesn't fit my lifestyle, so I want to get moving right now. Ready to see what 6% looks like and how that fits your budget? Well, just give us a call and let's talk about a plan, how to navigate rate swings and find that home that you're really looking for. Hey, let's cross the border to the Badger State. I know, Wisconsin. It's off to a record start, but Madison is in a full-blown inventory crisis. As of today, Madison has only 165 active listings. That is not a typo, folks. We are looking at a 0.77 month of supply. That's an extreme seller's market. The median price in Madison just hit a mind-blowing $412,000. That's up 7% year over year. In Sun Prairie, homes are vanishing in 15 days. So if you're a buyer in Dane County, you better have your sneakers on and your pre-approval in your hand, because by the time you finish your coffee, that house is sold. Wisconsin sellers, you have 100% of the leverage. You don't need to fix the deck. You don't need to paint the kitchen. You just need to open the door. Wisconsin sellers, the ball is in your court. Head to our website, get a fair cash offer in 24 hours, and bypass the bidding war madness. Finally, let's go south, down to Tampa, where while the Midwest is starving for homes, Tampa is undergoing a healthy rebalancing. Inventory is up to a 4.3 month supply, and the median price is sitting steady at $400,000. That's cheaper than the Badger State, by the way. We're seeing a shift away from cash-heavy investors. The Airbnb gold rush has slowed down. Instead, we're seeing younger first-time home buyers trying to escape high rent. But watch out, insurance costs are the new gatekeeper. Some premiums are projected to rise 15% this year, which is cooling off the overbuilt suburbs. Tampa is becoming a human market again. You can negotiate, you can get seller concessions, and you can actually do your due diligence. So if you're moving from Minnesota to Florida, the leverage has shifted back in your favor. So the theme of this week, movement. Whether it's builders slowing down or commuters moving back, the market is shifting right under your feet. If you want to know how these numbers affect your specific neighborhood or you directly, visit us at homesteadroad.com or hsrrealestate.com. We make selling so easy, you can focus on your next chapter. I'm Devin Walton with Homestead Road. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.